So a few years ago, or quite a few years ago now actually, in 2012, we were actually kind of blown away by The Walking Dead from Telltale Games. This was a game that was light on what's traditionally considered gameplay, I guess, but it really, really impressed people and drew them into this narrative and the characters and the journey that they went through. Since then, Telltale's done a few things. They've done quite a few more games, and not all of them have lived up to the standard, but now we have Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season. And Meg, you've been playing it, you've been diving in. Where are you at right now?
Look, it's suffice to say that I'm one of the biggest fans of Telltale and anything they release ever. So when the final season was announced and the first episode released recently, even though the game isn't fully released yet at this stage of filming, I just had to do this segment. I'm so passionate about it. Essentially, the franchise takes place within Robert Kirkman's comic book universe as per usual, and we see Clem now as a young woman who is looking after a small child called Alvin Jr. Essentially, we've begun to see her in 2012 defending herself from zombie hordes in a cubby house and having a really influential mentor called Lee. And now the roles are reversed. So now she's looking after AJ, and she rescued him from a group of bandits at the end of season 2. And the fact that this is the final season is really heart-wrenching for me because I feel like I've seen her grow up, and I'm extremely emotionally connected to this franchise. I'm super excited about this, Jack, because not only now is it the final, but it actually feels way more polished and perfected. The dialogue choices finally seem meaningful and complex, so the story develops.
So how many seasons in are we to The Walking Dead at this point?
3, yeah.
So this is the third one?
This is the third. This is the final. And essentially, you can tell now that Telltale have really learned from their mistakes and stopped releasing annual titles,
Trash.
Even if it's just like, well, none of them are trash, but they've really taken the time to perfect this final season, and it's completely flawless as far as I can see. The character development is so exciting, as it's not really a spoiler, but Clem walked into this new community run by kids, so it has a really toned down thing. Instead of all the other franchises seem to have adults that are angry,
like
frustrated.
high stakes, yeah.
Totally. And now there's a lot of new story arcs that we're yet to see, and I can't wait for them to develop.
Awesome.
The graphics are now 4K Ultra HD, and the visual style is comic book. It looks like hand-drawn. It's very detailed and beautiful, and I think I'm most excited now because the action and the quick time events are more complex, plus there's puzzles now, and it sort of feels like a little bit more
like a more complete product, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so polished. So over the next few months, we'll see Telltale drip feed the episodes until it concludes. And I'm really sad to see that Clementine's story arc will finally be over, but at least we know that it's going to be a thrilling, adrenaline-driven title.